Alright guys, we are back for the next installment of Cabernet. If I remember correctly, we were about to go to the vodka bar to see Evgeny. And maybe we will get to the end of chapter 2. And yeah, that's what our goal is for today. We are going to try to get to the end of chapter 2 and see where that takes us. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at the end of the last installment, we were on our way to the vodka bar, and I decided that it had already been a really long recording, so I decided to just stop at the apartment and then move to go to save, and then decided we would finish up the vodka bar after that. My blood levels are low, so I can no longer sprint. But hopefully I will not have to do any sprinting.
The local vodka bar.
Let's go see what's going on in the vodka bar.
Booze here smells just like surgical spirit.
Probably is surgical spirit.
Greetings.
Good evening.
What can I get for you?
Yeah, for trade, dried fish. Doesn't help me. So my quests are... Okay, have we seen Evgeny?
To what do I owe the pleasure, Miss Morozova? Enjoy the night, Miss Morozova.
Okay, you're not very helpful either. Put this guy down here.
The owners don't seem to be too concerned with hygiene. The clientele doesn't seem to mind, though.
Yeah, imagine that.
You have to be quite drunk to dare to eat here. But then again, that's what this place is for.
Indeed.
Nobody must have tidied up this place since, well, ever by the looks of it.
Okay.
Yes?
I'd like to play some cards.
Stand at 17. Damn it. Shit. I'm assuming though that there must be a reason, like I have to do this because the when you talk to this guy, the little like branching symbol, like the story branching symbol comes up, so it must be something important to deal with talking to this dude. Of course. If this guy beats an 18, man. Draw, okay. Wow, nice. I finally won. Stand on a 20. Nice. Stand on 18. Draw. not great. Alright, well, he's not at the vodka bar. Guess we could go back to the music school. She's not here either.
What a magnificent instrument. It seems to...
I bet they're at their house. Maybe the salon. Let me check the salon just to make sure Evgeny's not in here doing his poetry thing. But I have an invitation to their house, so I should be able to do that.
What can I get you?
Nothing,
Farewell.
apparently. Bat. There's nothing to do in here.
Evening. Hello.
Evening, my lady. Till next time.
Can't charm people yet, so I guess we'll go to
Nice evening, isn't it?
go to the house, go to Evgeny's house. Maybe they're there having some sort of domestic dispute or something, who knows. Ah, there's where I was looking for. This not being able to sprint thing is kind of a pain. Who's this person? So that's City Hall, that's the forest.
That's one messy path. I'd rather wait for it to be tidied up. The lights are off outside. It's too early for Evgeny and Anastasia to sleep. They must be out. Locked. I should find another way in. It's dark inside. Both Evgeny and Anastasia must be out.
Window, because I'm a bat.
That's Evgeny and Savelli in the Skortsov family photo. They seem close. There's last month's newspaper stored in here.
That meeting deadline to welcome Savelli Sfortsov as the new mayor. Savelli shared with our reporters that he will spare no expense, leave no stone unturned in fighting corruption. His other immediate goals include supporting honest local businesses and bringing much needed stability to the city. On May 17th, former mayor Valentin Skripal was apprehended by the police. He awaits trial for unlawful use of its influence and embezzlement of city funds. Curious.
Peculiar.
Not really.
Locked.
It's not that peculiar, Lisa.
People don't always smile for these pictures, but not these two. They must have been happy at the time. People don't always smile for these pictures. They must have been happy at the... What's this for? I bet it will come in handy. Huh. With a house like this, I imagined Anastasia owning a larger dress collection. Although she certainly has good taste. One of the outfits here is just stunning.
Should we steal the dress or leave it? We'll leave it.
Some dusty sheet music. Looks like Anastasia was working really hard on those. Until she wasn't. Glinka, Chopin, Bach. She really does have wonderful taste in music. Must have been next to impossible to get these cylinders.
Let's go downstairs. I bet that key is going to be useful for finding whatever incriminating documents
I'm
we
quite
need.
certain that the envelope is hidden somewhere upstairs.
Oh, upstairs. Okay. Then I bet it's this door over here that's locked.
So that's what this key is for. This must be Evgeny's study. Honestly, it looks exactly how I imagined it. Author's copies of Evgeny's poetry book, Dead Winter. Maybe I should give it a read at some point. These are Evgeny's personal letters. I shouldn't be reading other people's private mail.
Trying to be good. We're gonna do a
Lots
mostly
of thrown away scribbles. Must be Evgeny's poetry drafts.
be doing a mostly moral playthrough.
Seems like he's been working on the same poem for a while, called The Curse. Most of these have barely anything written on them. Seems like he hated every idea he had from the very beginning.
What the hell? I swear I locked it.
They're back, and sounds like they're coming here.
And how much exactly do you owe them?
I owe what I owe. No need to go into details.
Funny. And I'd say it's prime time we get into them. We are broke, Evgeny. We can't afford these habits any longer.
Thanks to Uncle, we live in a grand house for pennies. We'll get by, Anastasia.
I don't want to get by, Evgeny. I want a normal life with a normal husband. I meant...
That's it. I don't want to hear another word of this.
Have you been drinking again?
No.
Don't lie to me, Evgeny. You're drunk. Every day this week you have been drinking.
I am not drunk. I just had one glass. That's it. I can't take another minute of this hysteria.
Where are you going? Don't you dare go on another bender.
Ah, the floor.
I feel so weak all of a sudden. And hungry. This must be the result of some recent creative struggles. A A secret panel under the floorboard. Clever. There's an envelope with a City Hall seal. This must be what the Countess is looking for. Hold on a second. What's this? 50 coins. Now, that's a lot of money.
We'll leave it. They need it more than I do, obviously. Alright. I need to feed on Evgeny. Okay, Evgeny's probably... He's probably going to the vodka bar now. Am I meant to go up downstairs and out the front door? Guess that's the way I'm meant to go out. Okay.
I'm starving. I can't delay this any longer. If I don't eat now, I just know I will die. We had a samovar just like this in my old home. How I miss having evening tea with Kolya. I wonder how he is. Such a big table for such a small family. Must be lonely. The garden outside is gorgeous. I'd never leave it if I lived here.
All right.
There she is. Her skin looks so beautiful in the moonlight. I can smell her flesh from all the way over here. I need to taste her. I need to feed. I think I know what I need to do. Should I come over? Anastasia?
Lisa? You scared me. What are you doing here?
The door was open, so I took advantage of the invitation. Hope that's all right.
Yes, of course. In fact, I'm glad you're here. Lisa, this is a nightmare.
What is it?
It's Evgeny. I've begged him to stop, but every time it's the same. Every week is the same. Every night when he is out, I pray that he will come back sober. I am so tired. I want to forget about all this, just for a moment. And after all I've seen, vodka is not the answer for me.
Maybe there's something I can do to help you tune it all out a little.
What is it?
It might sound silly, but there is this song my mother used to sing me sometimes. I remember how much it used to help me with similar thoughts. Let me sing it for you.
Please.
I can enchant now.
Hush, love, the sun's gone to sleep. Close your eyes, rest now in peace. Anastasia? No response. Did I just enchant her?
Looks that way.
Truthfully, I meant no harm, but I sense my time is running out. I have to use this opportunity. I'm sorry.
Dear Lord. Lisa? Is that you? What have you done to my wife?
That's not how this was supposed to go.
We'll enchant
What
him
do you
too.
think you're doing, wench? You must be insane. Help! Somebody help! There is a deranged woman in my garden.
I'm not a petty man, but I think it's safe to say you owe me one.
Oh, Hussar.
I was trying to use enchantment, but it didn't work.
They must not have liked you enough for you to charm them.
How were you able to do it then? Do you know them well?
Not particularly, but the more experienced you become, the less effort it takes to charm someone. Some of the elders can even do it to complete strangers.
Don't you need an invitation to come here?
Only inside the house. Gardens don't count. People have this weird notion that they can own the land itself. I guess nature doesn't feel that way.
Hussar? What are you doing here?
I knew you were going here tonight, and I thought I should stay close in case of, well, something like this. Lo and behold, I heard all the commotion from the garden and swooped in.
What do I do now?
Relax. First thing you do is hand over what you found in the house. I trust that you have something for me.
Do we lie to him and then try to read the documents for ourselves? Or do we just go on and give them to him? Let's just go on and give it to him. Like I said, we're gonna play like a good naive playthrough.
Here are the documents Savelli kept in their house.
Excellent. Countess will be very pleased. Looks like someone is moving up in higher society.
I'm delighted to hear it.
Your friend here will wake up soon. He won't have any memory of what happened in the last few minutes, but he won't feel good about you, I can tell you that much. He will, of course, immediately go check on his wife, who should be back at it in a few days. Needless to say, if I were you, I'd let the doctor handle that one. I'm sure he will just blame it all on snakes as usual.
I should go warn him.
That might be a good idea. Best to be done with this dreary business before sunrise. Oh, and if you ever get so ravenous again, might I suggest hunting rabbits in the forests and fields instead? Might not be the most nutritious nor pleasant of business, since you won't be able to enchant them. However, it'll work as a last resort if you haven't managed to enchant a human under more private circumstances than tonight. I should get going too. Must have been a hell of a week, huh? Hang in there, sister. It gets easier.
Thank you, Hussar.
Good night, Lisa. Not a day without drama.
I should get out of here before it's too late. Time to head home.
Well, hey, at least we fed, right?
Such a big table for...
So that must have been some sort of railroaded, like, tutorial type situation. Which is fine.
Locked.
But
Get away from me!
That's one messy path. I'd rather wait for it to be tidied up.
let's see, what else do we have? Visit Arvin. Let's go warn the doctor.
Evening, Doctor. Are you all right? You don't look so well.
Yes, yes. Would you like some tea?
I wouldn't want to bother you.
Come, come. It's still hot.
All right.
I'd offer you some sushki and candy, but to eat solid food in our condition, you'd need a special pill.
I assume some kind of a digestive enzyme?
Precisely. Sometimes I forget how smart you are. So, how did you enjoy your first week as a parasite?
Excuse me?
Well, by the blush on your face, I assumed you'd fed on your first victim, have you not?
I did. Tonight I fed on my first victim.
Honestly, this is nothing to be ashamed of. It's just what we are. We are forced by nature to survive by leeching on the weak and vulnerable. The sooner you accept it, the better. I learned it the hard way myself.
It's not that simple. I didn't choose this life myself, you know.
That's true, although neither did tapeworms and leeches. They are simply the way they are. Not only that, but, unlike all the other parasites of the world, we don't even have the common decency to die. At least they decompose and give back to Earth in a circle of life, but we live forever. We are the ultimate parasite.
Let's say that's true. There isn't all that much you and I can do about it, is there?
That's where you're wrong, Lisa. We can still contribute to this world with our minds. We can still help science. We can do some real good here, Lisa. Trust me. That's why I converted you. This is why you are here. These must be your friends. Go and have some rest. And don't worry. I'll take care of everything.
Thank you, Doctor. Good luck.
It's all going to work itself out.
It's been a long night. I should get some rest.
All right, let's go rest.
Lisa? Lisa, are you alright?
Yes, Father. Sorry, Father. I'm all better now.
Nonsense. Are you ill, dear? Should I fetch a doctor?
No, thank you. It's just... I don't think I want to go tomorrow.
What? Why not?
It's just... I don't know if I'm ready. The competition is so high. The odds of me getting in the academy are practically none. What if I don't know any answers? What if I fail miserably, tarnish both my reputation and the family name?
Lisa, look at me, dear. Lord knows I haven't always been the most compassionate parent to you and your brother. Perhaps I've picked a stick over a carrot more often than I should have, and for that I am sorry.
Dad,
As little consolation as it is, I know at least you can trust my words when I say this. With the exception of some occasional disciplinary warnings. You've been a truly remarkable student. You've brought home nothing but perfect marks. You know your history more than well enough to not repeat its mistakes. I've never seen a more dedicated and talented young person than you. You've dreamt about being a doctor as early as when you started performing operations on your dolls. If someone can pass this exam and get in, it's you. If anyone deserves to be there, it's you. That's all I have to say.
So our dad doesn't seem that bad.
do you really believe that?
Give me a minute. Where the hell did I put it?
Dad, what are you looking for?
Aha! There it is. There. This is something I was going to give you when you got your notice of acceptance.
That's how she got her medallion.
Dad, it's so beautiful. It must have cost a fortune. But what if I don't get in? I can't accept this.
I always knew that you'd pass with flying colors. That's why I bought it early. I wanted to give it to you as a reminder of us when you move to the capital to study. But perhaps you need it more tomorrow. This way, you will always have your family to support you. We'll be there tomorrow with you as well, no matter what happens.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Flashback sequence.
Something's not right. Hussar? This wasn't even funny the first time. What is this? What are you? How are you doing that?
The time is nigh. The dead's adieu.
Who are you? Ah!
Kupala's night we will meet again. What you owe will be returned.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Was that real?
All right.
Lisa, is everything all right? I thought I heard something.
Everything is fine, Doctor.
May I come in?
Please.
What happened?
A strange shadow appeared out of nowhere. It spoke of a debt and Kupala Night. Does any of this make sense to you?
It's true that Kupala's night is coming soon. All kinds of unholy things crawl out from their dens around then. You had an encounter with an entity like this before, haven't you? Could be a nav that made a bond with you that way.
A nav?
A dead soul that can't find rest and causes trouble in the realm of the living.
Kind of reminds of us a little, doesn't it?
Interesting perspective. I am hardly an expert on the supernatural, which is ironic in my current state. Science always made more sense to me than all that. Which actually brings me to my point. I would advise to find a book on the subject and learn more before Kupala Night comes.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep that in mind.
I heard that Roman in the bookshop just received some new papers on hematology from Germany. I believe they should be able to push me over the fence. I'd get them myself, but I'm so swamped lately I could barely make it to your room.
Certainly. I'll pick them up for you.
Much obliged. Here, that should be enough to buy them. Well, I'd better get back to it. Let me know when you get the materials back from the bookshop.
Will do.
All right. Well, let's save
Too
the
bad I
game.
can't see my reflection in mirrors anymore. I wonder if I will one day forget my face.
All right. Well, we finished chapter 2 finally. So I'm going to cut this one a little bit short. We will pick up again in chapter 3, and maybe I won't have to split it into 2 parts, but I don't know. Maybe these chapters get longer as you go on and on. I'm not sure. But if you stuck with me to the end of chapter 2, thank you. It seems like the game's going to get a lot more interesting from here on, now that we have some idea of what we owe this debt to. So be sure to come back next time and we'll continue together. Thank you.